Hi Libra, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of November 8th to the 14th, 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. I more than appreciate your presence and your support on this channel, helping me grow. So we're going to begin by pulling a couple messages from the Spellcasting Oracle deck, okay? Let's see here. Cleansing the energy real quick. Oh, wow, Libra, I feel like you have a lot going on. You could feel just overly dramatic this week and need to sort of compose yourself at certain points. People will push you to your limit, and you're going to have to just bring it on back and just be like, I'm going to keep my cool. I got too much ahead for me, okay? Do not give in to the drama, the gossip, or the BS. Wow, quite a beginning. You're blessed. Okay, keep the inspiration alive. All right, you may be very wrapped up or thinking about a Gemini. Very magical this week. Very sort of, you have that magic touch in one way, shape, or form as I'm drawn to the front of the spellcasting deck. Do you see her hand up? It looks like a magic wand. Oh, it's not. Wow. It literally is her finger, if you look closely, with just this shining light. We got that magic touch this week. Okay? Don't you dare forget it. People will notice, all right? Your willpower at the very least. Okay? To keep moving forward. It's like certain people might be discovering or remembering what you went through and how difficult it was, and then you just didn't give up, or you did, but then you came back. It's like this bounce back. It's one of your magical powers. Weirdly put, but you get the point. The immense ability to recover. Okay. All right, so we have friendships as the overall focus. Okay. Passion, underlining, focus, as well as clarity, boundaries, and healing. Okay. So I need to heal in the form of putting up boundaries, okay? Needing to remember the past in a very simplistic way in order to put up boundaries in current situations, friendships, lovers or potential ones, people you're hooking up with for some of you, maybe even family. It feels less on that side, but you're gaining clarity all the meanwhile, okay? The clarity you need, sort of seeing the future for some of you, whether it's through tarot or just visions. I'm hearing psychic visions. It's allowing you to put up boundaries, to heal, to accept what's not meant to be, to accept and move forward with what is meant to be. Okay. Passionate week, to say the least, okay? And needing to trust those around you, and maybe not 100% sure as to who can fit in that bubble of trust. Wow, not this deck. We're going to pull from the Starseed Oracle deck to continue the reading. Friendships. All right, friendship. One friendship takes a huge focus this week. Needs to be revived. Needs to be focused on a bit more. All the meanwhile, you're just surrounded by so many beautiful friends this week. More than you have in the past, but it feels like that was your choice to sort of separate yourself or to be less wrapped up with those kind of connections. All the meanwhile, it feels like you're surrounded by love when it comes to sexual matters, when it comes to potential dating or just dating in general. Wow. It just feels like everybody loves what you are exuding this week. Okay, these two came out in Gemini's reading, I want to say. Very interesting. Okay. We're going to just pull the 3. Yeah, control your anger, okay? You might find somebody else around you has to control their anger. Like you saying you need to get it together. Or just kind of giving off that vibe, being like, do not come near me with that kind of vibe, all right? Those kind of energies. But take baby steps in the right direction, okay? I need to remember that what you want to move towards, what you've been reminded that you're meant to achieve or move towards, it needs to be achieved within a step-by-step kind of view and approach. All right, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not meant to. Something needs to pick up pace, and it's about to. It's a little bit delayed in comparison to when you expected it to pick up pace. I hope that makes sense. All right, but it's like you're learning how to to accept that you're only human, or needing to remember that other people are only human, okay? It feels like there are very sort of extreme parts of the week, very energetic parts where you're very sort of dead and depleted parts of the week, or just very, very busy, very sort of a lot of downtime. But it feels like the majority of the week is just very, very busy for you, okay? Before showing the 3 starseed cards, we're going to pull the main part of the reading from the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. I feel very connected to you right now. If you're new to the channel, Leo, Libra, Libra, right here. So I get you. There's a, I mean, my Leo side never fails to shine, but it's like, so sorry if I bring it up too much in your readings, because, you know, it's part of who I am. But there are a lot of times where the Libra side of me just shines for all to see, okay? Okay. Yeah, you're going to feel dramatic this week, but people will dig it, for the most part. If somebody doesn't, they can just get over it. I'm going to pull the last one right from the top. Yeah, confidence, okay? Very in touch with your masculine side. The same kind of energy came through in Gemini's, feeling very protected, or very sort of supported in a lot of ways. Success in work. Princess of Pentacles, something you began recently when it comes to work or financial investment is about to be very successful, okay? Or you saw a financial investment that you look to achieve moving forward is closer than you think. A leap of faith, okay? I like this reading so far. Bear with me as I struggle to speak. King of Cups is aligned with friendship. You might find that a friend you meet up with is quite emotional, whether they want to admit it or not. You may sort of feel equally as emotional, even though you don't show it as much. Feels like you've... Ooh, that almost just went into the fire. You might feel that a friendship almost came to be... What I mean by that, excuse me, is you might find that a friendship almost came to an end, but was it meant to? You know, it's meant to kind of come and go, to remind you how much you need them in your life. Or it might have been a universal sort of push away so they didn't see parts of your life that you were sort of meant to experience alone or with other people. Does that make sense? Interesting. It might be multiple friends where they kind of, you felt disconnected from them, but you were meant to remember how much that you need them in your life, or you need that person in your life, or just for them not to experience what went wrong in your life. It's like you may share with them certain parts of it, but yeah, let's move on. 4 of Wands in the World's in reverse. It might feel like a friend's world isn't changing as much as yours, okay? All the meanwhile, things are aligning, okay? It may feel like a friendship isn't progressing as much as it needs to, or friendships aren't progressing as much as they need to, but they are, okay? It's just, it feels that way at the beginning of the week, or just throughout the week in general. There's this level of you getting together with friends this week to celebrate, to sort of cheers to all the BS you've overcome, or certain changes that are on the horizon. There's a connection with a mother figure, or some of you a father figure. It feels more mother oriented. Finding a friend in this mother figure in one way, shape, or form. Okay. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust is aligned with justice. Our energy, my friend, all right? And so it just feels like the scales are balancing out for us at this point, or just beginning to, after a lot of difficulties, okay? After just feeling this level of lack of safety, lack of trust, lack of loyalty, right? This lack of protection, and it's like, finally this protection is coming back into play, or is happening for you for the first time. Remember I was saying I want to show it to you. You maybe want to watch the Gemini reading. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles are on the either end of the 4 cards, okay? And so you're feeling very supported. This is the way it came out. Feeling very protected, feeling very guarded by others. It's like your guard may be up to a certain extent, but not as much as other people on your behalf. Wow. And I'm drawn to the word protection, okay? It doesn't feel spiritual. It feels more so people in your life that are coming back, or people who just even if you didn't share it, they know you've been through a lot. You can't really hide it as well as you think. Wow. I got kind of quiet and emotional. You're manifesting a lot. Careful what you think of, what you desire. You don't want to bring this person back from the past as much as you think, all right? Certain emotions need to be healed. You might find that a level of justice coming into play when it comes to love, when it comes to friends, when it comes to work. It doesn't feel like just one area of your life. It leaves you remembering how heartbroken you were in the past or just what you've been through. Wow. You just remembering that you deserve this justice in a lot of ways, okay? A lot of you, this has to do with work or financial investment, okay? Something that fell flat, and it's like, it could be a financial investment that fell flat, and now you're gaining a new level of justice when it comes to work. You know, it doesn't have to be the same area that failed, and now you're getting a level of justice within that same area. Does that make sense? It could just be you getting a new level of justice in a way that you desire more, or you deserve more. You're meant to trust. You're meant to be trusted. There's a level of trustworthy energy you're giving off this week, okay? As you sort of feel motivated in a very emotional way this week. Three of Cups in reverse. I just saw 1111 on the timestamp. Luck is on your side. You're going to be seeing 11s, 1s constantly this week, as well as 3s. I swear I saw 111 and 1111 and 1s like constantly the other day at work, and it was just, it took me back, even as a tarot reader, all right, where synchronicities are part of my life. But the Three of Cups in reverse is aligned with your life as a canvas artist, manifestation, creative accountability, okay? I'm going to wait to pull some small tarot for this. There's part of the weeks where you know people want you to move quicker, or the energy in the air, everyone's rushed around you, and you're just like, I'm going to get it done in my way, all right? I'm going to get it done in a very peaceful manner. The Knight of Swords. You're manifesting friendships that once weren't meant to be to come back. Okay, you're attracting people randomly to come back into your life that are meant to be with you. You recently reconnect with several friends or a friend that is just meant to be in your life. Okay, and it's like this kind of full circle feeling of the week and recently is just all purposeful for you. Okay, feeling quite abundant. The abundance is flowing in through connections, through love, through sexual pleasure, okay, through success. Good for you. Eyes being peeled on you, even when you don't want them to be peeled on you, but you deserve it. And I said that before I even looked at the Six of Wands, but things are happening for you, okay? You sort of having this calm, cool, and collected energy about you. People just being like, I can trust them to do their job, to take care of what they need to be a positive, calm energy in this environment or within this situation. That could be love or that feels more work. Creative accountability, you just being accountable in a very creative way, finding creative solutions this week in a very impressive manner. Okay, the Three of Cups coming out in reverse. Something you don't feel like they need to celebrate becomes very, very celebratory almost instantly this week. And it's like, wow, I now have revived my level of belief in what I'm moving towards or trying to get off the ground or what I began. Absolutely beautiful. Try not to compare it to the past. Okay? It feels like that's half of the reason why you are lacking that celebration or that need to celebrate at certain points recently. Okay? Allow yourself to move towards this level of success in multiple categories of your life in a feisty, content, calm, cool, and collected manner. There's a beautiful vibe about you where you have this balance of these energies. You don't sort of feel the need to just keep it calm, cool, and collected. You know, you can add a little feistiness here and there. You know, you can add a little bit of play into your situation, even if you don't have a lot of time, right? And you sort of allowing yourself to stop at certain points to figure out what to say or to breathe or just to regain your strength to heal, and just feeling as if your life is now coming into alignment in a beautiful way as you impress people with your outfit, with your appearance, with your confidence. Some of you, your skin complexion, okay? I did just go tanning today. Anyways, forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. A lot of you are meant to be a leader within your work environment, and it's becoming very apparent to several people, especially at the end of the week. It's not the first time they saw that within you, but it doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter what began or what ended recently. You're meant to be in charge, or you're meant to sort of impress people in a lot of ways, or both. You're meant to sort of strut through the room, down the street, and just impress people. Wow, we've pulled a lot of cards. I actually put down half the deck. Don't try to control the happily ever after you desire it this time, okay? It's going to come to be when it's meant to, in a beautiful, successful way. It may feel like a never-ending battle towards this leadership, towards this success, but at the end of the day, it's meant to be achieved, okay? Don't give up because of certain obstacles. Don't give up because of certain difficult energies or the past. Going back to that Five of Cups, don't compare it to the past, even if it feels similar to what you went through previously. Okay, at the end of the day, you're meant to forge and not follow, to pave your own path for those to sort of see the way. Absolutely beautiful, as it reminds you of past memories, for the good and for the bad, but all purposeful, okay? To help you not make certain choices or decisions that will alter your path in the wrong direction or make something less successful than it's meant to be. But at the same time, feeling to hold these up. Don't allow these memories popping back up in your dreams and your daydreams, just from seeing certain people or certain situations to make you expect the worst. Because it feels like you're heading towards an immense amount of success, in such an emotional but confident way, as there's this huge balance taking place for you. A lot of options taking place as well, but a huge balance between you feeling this lack of understanding, but just feeling emotional and strong all the meanwhile. People are going to feel very drawn to this, don't you worry. As you move forward and become who you're meant to be, succeed in the way you're meant to be, succeed in a lot of ways that it's just truly meant to be, as once again, you come to terms with who you're meant to be. Wow, I just said that a lot. There's just a lot that feels meant to be this week. As the scales balance out, as you get your level of justice in one, if not a few different areas of your life. Absolutely amazing. All right? You know what's right for you. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Libra.